Hi, Patrick here, Have Cheetah Will View, and we are here for another edition, the New Year's Eve edition of Dollar Tree Theater. That's right, Dollar Tree Theater is an ongoing series that was started by our good friend Hobbs Horror, where we watch and review movies that we've gotten for $1.25 or less. Now, because the Dollar Tree, which is the series is named after, is temporarily on hiatus as far as doing movies, um, we go shopping at the library. Most of the movies that you see on this channel will be from the library, including the movie that we're going to be reviewing today from 2007, Chill Out Scooby-Doo. Now we watched Scooby Doo on Halloween on October. We did a review of Halloween of Scooby Doo and the Ghoul School, which was the worst Scooby Doo movie I have ever watched. I have never seen one that I just did not like. So, but we got this one at the library a couple of weeks ago, and we thought, hell, what are the chances of that happening again? And I'm very happy to say that it didn't, because this is a very delightful adventure. I really enjoyed this one. Um, and this one here has an all-star cast as well. From 2007, we had Frank Welker, of course, as Scooby-Doo and Fred Jones. Casey Kasem, this is probably one of his last ones before he passed away. He plays Shaggy Rogers. Mindy Cohen, who many of you might remember from the Facts of Life, she plays Velma Dinkley. And Gray DeSalle plays Daphne Blake. And of course, we have a fantastic guest cast too, headlined by none other than the mighty Alfred Molina as Professor Jeffries, Rene Auberjonois as Alphonse Lafleur, the famous French hunter. Of course, Rene has passed away as well since this was made. Uh, People might remember him mostly from Benson and from also from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And James Hong, who is still with us. James Hong is still with us. I think he's about 100 years old now, but he is still with us and still acting. Also him, my guest, as Minka Sherpa, and Jeff Bennett as Dell Chilman, and James C. as Pemba Sherpa. So that's the guest cast for this one. And this plot is really, really fun, and it has the gang on vacation in Paris. Well, except for Shaggy and Scooby, who decided to take a cheap flight, an all-you-can-eat flight, and not knowing that they were being shanghaied by the French hunter Lafleur to go to the Himalayas, to Mount Everest, to help him look for the abominable snowman. Well, the abominable snowman, you ask? Well, yes, because that's what we saw in the beginning of the picture when Professor Jeffries and his Sherpa friend Pemba are looking for a link to Shangri-La, and but they can't go past it. Well, Pemba can't go past it, but the professor charges up the hill with the Yeti monster behind him, Yeti or the abominable snowman. So how this adventure starts. Shaggy and Scooby are helping Lafleur try to find this creature. Of course, they're in their own unique style. Pemba and his sister Minga are left on the mountain as a massive storm heads their way, and all sorts of antics happen. They're chased all over the mountain. Uh, they finally get a phone call out to Fred, and Fred, Daphne, and Velma, who find out that their good friend is stuck in the Mount Everest with a monster chasing after him. So they immediately get in the mystery machine and they drive from Paris to the Himalayas, and they do it in about 15 minutes. And I got to tell you, I was impressed with that, because it took Godzilla most of his movie in Godzilla versus Megalon. It took him like forever to cross his ass across the ocean to help Jaguar. But Fred and the Mystery Machine and Velma and Daphne, they were there only 15 minutes, and they had to cross continents. Uh, okay. Well, they get there to the Himalayas just in time to help Shaggy and Scooby, along with their supporting cast, including their old friend Dell Chilman, who they've seen from some other adventures, to come in and help them trap this abominable snowman. But the reasons behind the Abominable Snowman might not be what you think. It's a little bit different this time around. It's not necessarily it's not someone out actually being dastardly. It's someone acting on the affairs of the heart, and that's all we'll say about that. Um, but this was a very fun movie. I really did. I really liked it quite a bit. A lot of action, a lot of cool music involved in it. Like I said, a lot of humor. Um, and it moves fast. The pacing was fast. You're thoroughly engaged in this movie from the start to the end. There's no lulls in between. It's nonstop go. Um, and I gotta admit, director Joe Sikta, who also co-wrote this, he did a really nice job. And the voice acting is top notch as well. Rene Abernage as the French. I'm not mispronouncing that. As Lafleur, the French hunter, was funny. He reminded me of Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the hunter there. And of course, you don't even recognize Alfred Molina. You don't as Professor Jeffries. You don't even recognize him at all. It's really cool. And of course, the regular gang was very, very solid as well. This is one I definitely would recommend. You're a big Scooby Doo nut like myself, and this is good for all ages, of course, all ages, of course. That means that's why my old ass is reviewing it. But I enjoyed it. I don't know. I've always just been I've been a fan of Scooby Doo. And it does have some cool special features on here. Some cool special features. Um, yeah, I definitely would recommend this adventure of Scooby Doo. Chill out, Scooby Doo. You can get it at the usual second market places, eBay or Amazon. I'm sure you can pick up a copy there. Relatively easy. I'm sure this is out there in the market quite a bit. But yeah, that's it for this review. If you're new to the channel, yeah, go ahead and give us a sub. I know I have not been working on my channel very much the last month or so, but definitely would like to have some more subs. And so if you're new, go ahead and hit that click that sub button, and come on in and drop a comment. Let us know if you've seen this Scooby Doo or any other Scooby Doos, and let us know which one has been your favorite. One of my goals next year will be to review the 2 live action movies that came out in the early 2000s. I definitely want to review both those for Dollar Tree Theater. All right, that's it for us. Happy New Year. I'm sure I will see you before then. If not, I will see you Thursday on the 4th of January as for 8 Questions With, as we welcome in Spider Dombrowski. And then on Friday, the 5th of January, we'll be welcoming in Peter Castro from Bayview Entertainment. All right, that's it for us. Peace.